Good afternoon, everyone. This is Deaconess Elizabeth, and it is Friday, March the 11th, and it is time for our daily devotions. Today, we're going to be picking up in Mark, the 5th chapter, starting at the first verse. So if you'd like to follow along, you may turn there now. They went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him any more, not even with a chain. For he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the evil spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and countryside, and the people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people what had happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but said, "Go home to your family and tell them how much the Lord has done for you, and how he has had mercy on you." So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. All right, so this is one of the tellings here of Jesus healing a demon-possessed man. And so right away here at the beginning, it says that when this man saw Jesus, he came out to meet him. And then they gave some more description of the man, that he could not be bound at all, and no one was strong enough to hold him. And you kind of can get a picture of what this man looked like and what the demons had done to this man. And he recognized Jesus right away. He fell down on his knees, and when he saw Jesus, and called him Jesus, the Son of the Most High God. So even the demons can know who Jesus is. And Jesus asked his name, and he said, "Legion, for we are many." So there were many demons inside of this man. And they begged and pleaded with Jesus that they would not be tormented, and asked if they would be sent into the pigs that were nearby. So Jesus sent them into the herd of pigs, and there were about 2,000 of those pigs that went into the lake and were drowned. And obviously, when you see an entire herd of pigs run down a steep bank and into a lake, and after seeing the change in the man, the people who were tending the pigs went into the town to tell everything that had happened. And so they came out, the people from the town came out to see with their own eyes what had happened. And sure enough, they saw that the man who had been possessed by the demons was sitting there acting normally in his right mind. He was clothed, he wasn't cutting himself anymore, and wasn't crying out like he had been before when he was demon possessed. And so because of this change in the man, the people were much afraid of what Jesus had done, and they asked Jesus to leave. But as Jesus was leaving, the demon-possessed man asked if he could follow Jesus, and Jesus told him instead to stay there and to go and tell his family what had happened to him and what Jesus had done for him. So one of the many miracles that Jesus performs, healing of a demon-possessed man. And so our hymn today is going to be hymn 560, "Drawn to the Cross which Thou hast blessed." And we're going to do just the first verse today. Drawn to the cross which Thou hast blessed, with healing distressed, to find in thee my life, my rest. Christ crucified, I come. We'll conclude with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Well, thank you for joining me for today's daily devotions. A few announcements. So tomorrow is Saturday, and I believe there are a few events coming up. I believe men's breakfast is in the morning, as well as Sprouts is again offered at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. That's for our younger kiddos, about ages 5 to 10. So we have a Bible story and an activity for them. And looking a little bit further ahead, please don't forget to register your trivia night teams. Our trivia night to support our youth trip to Higher Things is going to be on Saturday, March the 26th, and that's in the evening. So please consider putting together a team. It'll be a fun night, and it'll also support our youth group. And then also looking a little bit further ahead is our ice cream social on Saturday, April the 9th. And that's a joint event between the church and the preschool. So please start putting that on your calendar as well, so that you will be prepared to come out and either bring a dish with you as well. And there will be lots of games and fun activities to do, as well as mingle. So those are the announcements that I have for today. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday.